What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Milo Outdoors. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be a hunt or a fishing video or anything like that, but a lot of people have been asking me what my mobile setup is. Last year you saw me a little bit hunting out of the saddle, but I never really went over what my gear is and how I use it and things like that. So today we're going to do a little fun little gear breakdown, kind of go over what I use, why I use it, and some of the stuff that I have in my pack here. So last year was my first year getting into it. I started hunting with the saddle. So the saddle that I chose to start off with is the Cruzr XC saddle. Pretty good saddle. I like it for what I use it for so far. It's got MOLLE webbing, so you can clip your bags in place and stuff like that. For those who are new to saddle hunting, these are called cis haulers, and this is where you put your ropes at. So I'll break down what this, how my pack is, my cis haulers are set up. So like I said, this is so this would be on your right hip, okay? And what I have inside there is my tether rope. This is what attaches you to the tree. It's pretty much your lifeline. I have a Ropeman 1 ascender and a carabiner made by Cruzr on there. This is a gear strap by Tethered. Put this around the tree. I'm going to go in and show you guys how I use this and what its exact purpose is for. But this is a gear strap. It goes around the tree. You hook your clip to one of these MOLLE loops, and you can hang your bow from it. Which leads me to my next thing, the Tethered Fold and Go. This clips onto that strap, and this is what I hang my bow from. Additionally, in this pouch, I also have a Cruzr back strap. This is for support. Goes around your back and hooks onto your carabiner or the tether, which I'll show you guys how I use this. This is great for like long sits if you're sitting all day or things like that. In my other cis hauler on my left side, this is where I have my, this is pretty much the only thing I have in here. This is my lineman's belt. Same setup, a Ropeman 1 Cruzr carabiner, and that's what I use, put around the tree as I'm climbing up the tree and getting set up. It's like an extra little safety line, and it makes hanging stands and climbing so much easier and safer. And on top of that, I also have XOP. These are clips. You can clip anywhere on your belt or on your saddle, and essentially with my climbing sticks, they sit right in here as I'm climbing the tree, and I'll demonstrate that later. So when I'm getting ready to get into the tree, I have a climbing stick on each leg, and they clip onto these right on my hip. So that way when I'm climbing up the tree, I'm hands-free because I have my lineman's belt. I can grab a stick right off my side, hang it on the tree, and go. So that's pretty much my main setup for the saddle, which, speaking of sticks, what I run is the XOP double step climbing stick. These are pretty lightweight. They're about a pound each. Been running these for the past 2 years. I really like them. They're a little bulky on their steps, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because I tell you what, these things, like, they really eat into the tree, which is nice, and it's pushed off, so you don't have to worry about your foot slipping or anything like that. You have plenty of room to put your boots on top. And I'll show you. So these actually snap together on your buckle here. These slide and lock in place, so you can hold them all as one. And when you want to take them off, you just slide it forward and you lift it up right out of the stack. So, and like I said, later on I'll go into my actual saddle setup. We'll go up a tree and I'll demonstrate this. But on my first stick, I have a 2-step aider made out of Amsteel rope. And then on my other 2 sticks, I have single step aiders on them. And pretty much what, with those single step aiders, it gets me up about 17, 18 foot with these 3 sticks and those aiders. I have a 4 stick that I also have if I need to get up higher, if I'm somewhere, when I go hunt in Maryland, I need to get up higher because there's no cover. I'll use all 4 sticks. But for around here, mostly what I'm doing, I got plenty of cover, so I rock these 3 sticks and that's it. That pretty much gets me to where I need to be in my height. So we talked saddle, we talked sticks. Let's talk platform now. So this is the tethered Predator platform and Predator pack. I have the backpack straps for it as well. This is a good little pack because you have clips right here. So you can actually put your sticks on the bottom of the pack and clip them in right here in these little loops. So you can wear it as a whole backpack with your sticks at the bottom for like to be extremely minimal. The pack is really good quality. I really do like it, and the straps are super comfortable, especially for those long walks in. But mainly I use my backpack to carry my platform in now, which I'm going to go over that next. But in the meantime, this is the Predator platform. It's super light. It's probably about 1.5 pounds, if that. It's got a cam buckle on it. I'll take it off just to show you. Like I said, we'll demonstrate this later. So it folds open. I have mine at a slight cant, as you guys can see. That way when I'm leaning back in my stand, I'm more comfortable. I put some stealth stripping on here, so when it closes, it doesn't make any loud noises, especially with metal contact. Do the same thing around this metal cam buckle, so it's relatively quiet. So that is my platform, sticks, saddle. Sometimes I also rock the tethered knee pads if I'm going for an all-day sit or something like that, or I'm climbing a hard tree like a pine or something, and I'm going to be digging my knees into the tree. I'll rock the knee pads. Most of the time I don't. But like I said, for all day sit in the saddle, you're getting tired, you're digging your knees into a tree to kind of take that weight off for a little bit. So that's about everything right there for saddle, sticks, and platform. I'll go into my bag now. Last year I switched. For those that are like new to saddle hunting, it's extremely hard to find the right setup to carry all this stuff in. Your sticks, your platform. Honestly, this tethered Predator platform pack is like the way to go. I think it's great, but there are other smaller, better options out there. For me, I sell film, so I'm bringing in extra gear that a lot of other people don't need. So I need something a little bit bigger. That's why I chose this bag. This is the Cruzr saddle bag. This is about, I think this is around like $200 I bought it for. It's a great bag. It's a little on the heavy side, but it has all of its purposes. Like, it serves a lot of good purpose. I'll kind of break down the bag, what I have in it. First off the show, like with the platform, because I said earlier, I don't really use this Predator pack. I use my bag. So what I do, the bag actually sits right in here. I have this all loose right now because I just took the strap off, but can you see that? This actually clips in and locks your platform in place. The bottom of the bag has straps right here where I can put my sticks right on the bottom, face them any direction I want, and snap them in with the buckles provided at the bottom. That's one way you can carry your sticks with this bag. Second way to carry your sticks is on the side. You have 3 buckles that you can strap your sticks to. One on, put two on each side, buckle them in. They are adjustable. For me, I like carrying them underneath because I have it on my side. They tend to cant back a little bit and they dig into your lower back. So I don't really like that, so I run them on the bottom. Another good feature about this bag, after you're done, with your platform, say you want to drop this, there's actually 2 buckles on the side, folds open. You take your platform, hang it up in the tree. This is actually removable. You open this up, these are magnetic. There's a zipper here. This whole pouch will come off and you can actually hang it around the tree where you're hunting. So that way, if you want to leave your big part of your bag at the bottom of the tree and just rock this little pack, it's perfect. Leading into this pack and what I kind of use it for, In here I have, I'm just getting this out of the way real quick. So in here I have my camera for self-filming, headlamp, lighter. What else do I got in here? It's got all kinds of little pockets and stuff that you can keep your stuff in. It's also got a pocket in the front here, which I keep extra GoPro mounts, lights, batteries, things like that. It's got a small zipper pouch in the front, which I keep my scents in. Side pockets for water bottles. I keep a thermocell in there for early season. Same thing on this side. You got extra pockets. I usually carry a wind indicator with me. In the main pouch here, I have a muddy camera arm that I use for self-filming. Screw in camera arm for GoPro. The camera base. Very lightweight first aid kit. I always have it on me just in case. Some reflective ribbon for tracking deer. And then there's 2 pouches in here, zipper pouches. You can keep more stuff in. I have some knives in there. Keep my batteries in there, things like that. It also has a metal support bar, back brace. You can bend it to the shape of your back. And it's got a kidney belt on it. So keeps that supported. Helps support the bag. I have a haul rope. And usually I have like gloves or face mask in there. 2 more things real quick before we start climbing the tree. One other thing that I have that I usually bring with me is my bino harness, which is a elevation outdoors bino harness. This year I'm running a Vortex 10x42 Triumph HDs, they're called. It's good like mid-range binocular for pretty much what I do around here in Jersey. And then a Nikon rangefinder. And last but not least, and probably the most important piece of gear that I have, is my bow. This is my new bow for this year. Last year I was shooting the Matthews Triax. This year we were shooting the Matthews Lift. This is a 29.5-inch version of the Lift. And I'm shooting 66 pounds, 29.5-inch draw. And we have the black gold verdict sight. And for arrows, we were running Victory Archery Rip TKOs with a AAE hybrid with a left helical, as well as a lighted nock, 75 grain insert, 125 grain field tip or broadhead. It's running about 508 grains each arrow. So this is a new bow. So far I'm really liking it. It's shooting really good. But yeah, so maybe we'll do a little bit of shooting too while we're in the saddle, but stay tuned. We're gonna get up the tree. I'm gonna show you how I set up my saddle, how I set up my camera arm and my bow and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. All right guys, so we're gonna go into how I use all my gear on the tree for mobile hunting. We got the Cruzr XC saddle on, the backpack with all my gear on. For demonstration purposes, like I said, I'm not going to go into a super in-depth video on how to saddle hunt step by step. If you guys want that video, I'll gladly make it and put it out for you guys. But right now, I'm just kind of going over the gear and how I use it. So for the save time, I already put up most of my gear. First stick that I put on the tree is this one. This has a 2-step aider, which is made out of AM steel. It's very strong material. So before I climb up the tree, I have my sticks locked in that little joint I was telling you guys about. I have one on each side. Like I said, this is just a quick demonstration. So before I climb the tree, safety first, what I use, my lineman's belt, which we went over earlier, put it around the tree. I clip in to these orange loops. This is for your lineman's belt. And I usually give myself a little bit of slack, especially on the first stick. Put your foot in the stirrup, toe into the tree, dig in, second one. Lift up. Typically, this platform's not going to be there, so I grab my lineman's belt. I tighten it up, so now I can be hands-free. So at this point, once I get on this next step, I'll grab my next stick, put it on the tree and hang it, climb up, and repeat the process. For this video, like I said, we're going to keep it short. So I'm going to toss the stick for now. Another thing also that I didn't include, typically my haul line would be attached to my bow. For this, I'm just going to have somebody pass it to me because of how low we're going to be. So to start off, this is pretty much what you're going to be doing. You're going to be getting up on these sticks. I put my Predator platform in place already. So it's a little loose right now, so I'm going to come down and tighten it up a little bit. I'll show you a little trick on tightening them. So I'll step on. So I'm still attached to the tree with my lineman's belt. I'm going to reach into my right sys hauler. Got my tether. I'm going to put this about nose level. It has a loop through it. This loop, I'm going to put my carabiner and ropeman 1 through that. Make sure that's tight into the tree. Lean down on it, make sure that's locked in. And at that point, I'm going to get my bridge. This is my bridge. This is AM steel. Clip in the carabiner, lock it. Just the height, make sure I'm good. At this point, I'm going to take my lineman's belt off. Make sure this is firmly attached. Lean back and you're good. At this point, I'm going to put away my lineman's belt. I'm going to grab that gear strap and gear hook that I told you about earlier. Stow this away because I'm done with it. Now I'm going to use this gear strap. I'm going to put it around the tree. I'm going to tighten up my tether so I can be close to the tree while I'm doing this. And I'm going to put this above my tether. You just clip this on anywhere you can find a good spot. It has an orange pull strap right here. I'm going to pull that, cinch it down so it's tight. And at this point, I'm going to put my bow hanger. Clips right on the one of the loops there. Where did I put that clip? All right, next I have these little S clips. I'm going to clip this up here so I have my bow to it, or my bag to it. Take this bag off. I'll put on that clip. So I have my bag here. This is typically a side that I'm not going to shoot from. It's pretty hard on a saddle to shoot this way, but it is possible. Sometimes I'll leave my bag like that. Sometimes when I have my camera arm set up, which I'll do that in a second, I'll hang the bag from the camera arm so it's down low and out of my way. So stick around. I'm going to real quick throw up my camera arm. That way it's fully set up and you guys can see I'm not going to waste your time watching it. But and then we'll shoot a couple arrows from the saddle. Okay. All right, guys. So we're fully set up. Like I said, I'm trying to save you guys some time watching this video, but this is pretty much my typical saddle setup. This is how I'm setting up my gear. I have my camera arm here because I film. This camera can move pretty much anywhere around the tree that I need it to be. That way I can capture everything that I want to capture on video. I have a clip up here with my quiver attached to it. Like I said earlier, I lower my bag. Sometimes I'll hang it up there, but most of the time I hang it on the camera arm. There's a little screw-in peg here, and I just do it in there, and I can reach down, bend down, reach down, get whatever I need out of there. Plus, most of the time, if it's something that I need right away, I have it on me. Obviously, you have the bow with the fold and go bow hanger on it. And one thing I forgot to tell you guys earlier, I was saying, for making sure that your platform is locked into the tree, I tighten my tether all the way. I step with one foot on the platform, and I lift up with the other, and then push it down. And that really locks it in place. It's not going anywhere. The saddle, like I said earlier, it's pretty sweet. It's got a pleated back seat. So if I want to pull the pleated section down, I can actually lower down, and I can swing, put my knees in here and sit for all day sits or whatever. If I want to sit down, like I said, that's why sometimes I'll bring the knee pads. But as far as shooting goes, hunting out of the saddle is pretty sweet because you can shoot almost 360 degrees. I can shoot anywhere from here, and I can spin. You can shoot all the way here. Sometimes if you need to get behind you, you can actually spin, and this will lock you in and hold you as you shoot. You shoot this way. Or if you need to go on the other side, you can spin and shoot like that. So we're going to take a couple shots out of the saddle just to show you. We got a target set up at like 18 yards, so we're just going to shoot and show you guys how it kind of works. That's one. Two. Pretty simple, pretty fun. Like I said, this system is lightweight, it's packable. Overall, it's pretty comfortable. Like you said earlier too, I have the back strap for this. So for those long sits, swing around your back, undo your carabiner, just slip it into your carabiner, and it's fully adjustable. So if you want to sit back, it adds that support to your lower back or upper back, wherever you want it. So you can pretty much be comfortable almost all day. If you guys have any questions about my setup, where I got things, I'll throw some links up. Just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer your question. I hope you guys learned something from this video. Well, hopefully next time I will see you guys in the saddle or tree stand. Opening day is next week, so get ready for some content. We got a lot of nice deer on camera this year. Should be a good season. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.